At least 44 states, along with the District of Columbia, are now refusing to provide certain voter information to President Trump's Voter Integrity Commission. That commission sent a letter to all 50 states and D.C. requesting information that includes the last 4 digits of Social Security numbers, party affiliation, and voting data going back to 2006. The president firing back, first of all, calling the commission a voter fraud commission, but then went on to ask what the states are hiding. I'm joined now by one of those refusing to turn over information, California's Secretary of State, Alex Padilla. Mr. Secretary, welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Craig. Thanks for having me.
First of all, why are you and these other 44 other secretaries of state refusing to give out this information?
Well, it's pretty indicative, isn't it, that 44 states have a problem with this request, both Democrat and Republican. So let me tell you why the request is so problematic. First of all, it's a huge overreach. It's an invasion of privacy, frankly, to request not just voter names and, let's say, party affiliation, although I don't necessarily know why the president needs to have access to that, but dates of birth, last 4 of your Social Security card. That alone makes it a dream for hackers in the identity theft business. But military history, on and on and on, it's an invasion of privacy. They've done it in a way where it makes absolutely no cybersecurity sense. You want to do Vladimir Putin a favor? Get all this data from voters across the country, upload it onto the internet in one unsecure location? Are you kidding me? And third, let's just acknowledge the commission for what it really is. It's not a voter fraud commission. The commission itself is a fraud. Because look who they put in charge. People with a long documented history of advancing voter suppression policies. If they want to suppress the vote, then this is clearly the way to go about it.
What kind of policies are you referring to specifically?
Well, you look at not just the commission being chaired by Vice President Pence, but the co-chair. The letter requesting all this data came not from the Vice President, but from Secretary Chris Kobach of Kansas, someone with a long history of anti-immigrant policies, both in Kansas and outside, voter suppression policies, discrimination policies. You want to put all this data in the hands of somebody with that kind of track record? That, too, is very telling as to what the president's true agenda is, and all because he can't get his head around, his ego can't get his head around having lost the national popular vote. That's what this is all really about, and somehow he needs an excuse, so he drums up this lie of 4 to 5 million illegal votes being cast. Give me a break.
The Secretary of State in Missouri, as you probably know, has said that he would comply with the request from the White House. This is what he said. Take a listen.
First and foremost, there's a lot of confusion about what has actually been asked for if they stipulate that they only want this public information that the states have.
That request again coming from the commission itself. So if that's true, if this information is publicly available, why not comply?
Well, that's not exactly true. I mean, first of all, over the last several days, we've relearned some civics lessons and things like elections are conducted by states. That's what's in the United States Constitution. The federal government doesn't run elections, it's states. And each state has slightly different rules and policies for when and how to share that voter registration database or some information about voters. What's allowed, what's not allowed, and for what purposes. I know in California, we do not consider the voter file public information. It is available to political campaigns, for campaign purposes. It's available to scholars and researchers, etc. But in no state that I'm aware of is it just carte blanche, you know, here you go, federal government, just because you ask. And who's doing the asking? It's not a department or agency of the federal government. It's an advisory commission that has not been authorized by the United States Congress. It's an advisory commission that has yet to meet. They haven't even established policies for how they're going to go about their work. Are they going to be behind closed doors or doing it in a transparent fashion? We don't know. And what are they going to use this information for? We don't know. Right. So I side on protecting the privacy and security of California voters and their personal information. We're not going to legitimize this commission by cooperating with this request.
California's Secretary of State Alex Padilla. Mr. Padilla, thank you so much, sir.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.